Let's start with the meaning of Pesach. Pesach, the celebration of Pesach, and we've talked about it in the past. We said that Pesach is oftentimes understood as related to passing over, hence the English name Passover. And we've talked about the various verses in the Bible that have to do with it. I don't know that I have a video on it on my YouTube, but I assume I do. Pesach also has to do with protection. Isaiah talks about how God is protecting the city of Jerusalem, and he uses the same root in Isaiah 31 to describe exactly the action of God protecting Jerusalem. כציפורים עפות כן יגן אדוני צבאות על ירושלים. As flying birds, so thus the Lord will protect Jerusalem. The Lord of hosts will protect Jerusalem. גנון והציל, פסוח והמליט. Protecting and saving, a Peh-Sach, which is also some kind of protection, vehimlit, and causing to escape and letting it escape. So Pesach has to do with passing over, has to do with protection, has to do also with, at least in rabbinic etymology, Peh-Sach. Sach in Hebrew, in biblical Hebrew, as well as post-biblical Hebrew, has to do with speaking, especially in biblical Hebrew, spelled with a sin, right? So the rabbis have suggested Peh-Sach, when the dot is above the left-hand side, sounds exactly the same and means talking mouth. Because the emphasis on Passover is that of speaking. Okay, we have a voice, we speak, we are no longer slaves, we are servants of God. Okay, and in Hebrew it's the same root, it's Ein, Bet, and Dalet, but really the servant of God is the only one who is really free of other earthly calculations, if you will. And I want to suggest something that is different than both the etymology of Pesach in the academic sense of it, and also different than that of the rabbis with a talking mouth. I want to suggest a new kind of semantic field, and that is Peh. I'm sticking with Peh being mouth. By the way, that might be the etymology of the letter itself. And then dealing with Sach. What is Sach? So Sach, in biblical Hebrew, these consonants might have to do with moving something. There is a verse, Yisach Bet Geim Yisach Adonai. The book of Proverbs says, the house of those who exalt themselves, the house of those who have pride, okay, God shall move it or destroy it. So Sach has to do with movement. We also have Sachav, Samechet Bet. We also have Zain Vav Chet, Samech Vav Chet, Zain Chet Chet, Samech Chet Chet, as possibly moving. The book of Exodus teaches us that the breastplate should not move anywhere from the ephod, the garment upon which it is, and velo yizach hachoshen me'al ephod. Both the zayin and the samech are sibilant consonant, so it seems that this root might have to do with movement. So I'm taking it, and I'm here taking a bit of a liberty of expanding that semantic field, talking about moving mouth. and not just talking mouth, which is the speaking mouth, which is a common way Pesach is presented following the rabbinical understanding, but moving mouth. And why moving? Because the four activities that the Seder night is based upon are all related to the mouth, to the movement of the mouth, if you will, okay? And not just to speaking, okay? Not just to speaking, but rather also to other activities that are done with the mouth. Eating, drinking, talking, yeah, sure, telling, asking, and even singing. So a way to remember what should be done in the Seder night is that our mouth should be very active during the Seder night.